Good day, Captain.
Says they used to trade with an outpost in a bunker near the valley, but they've lost contact somehow. That place there's a real fixer-upper, not an entirely lost cause. That's a Terra Globus from the back in time, an atlas mapper that unearths ground range. Bet it still works. Don't forget the past. Learn from it. You need to swivel the Globus's bearings to get the Atlas mapper to work. You need to swivel the Globus's bearings. Look at that metal scrap over there. History is nothing but a series of stories. Broke it down to the basics. Hold on to that. Stand against that. to unturn the pipe tighteners to drain the flush stool. That's the kind of trouble you really want to wash away. Oh no! Rain! That's interesting. Look! A spiral groover from the long ago. An apparatus that plays melodiscs. Wouldn't be surprised if it still works. This story is as powerful. Gnote pen. Noko never leaves this place. She's always put the living things first.
Puri kumbala mua. Vaseno kasaman varut.
Nooks isn't an easy language, but at least it's manageable. She says she is so happy to see you again.
Andro?
She wonders if you remember her. She's Noko. She let you ride her Majut when you were a kid.
Ariaroche nui mumera.
Noko remembers you used to chase around with so much energy and is glad to see you haven't lost any of that spark.
Pendrine senema.
But that's all long gone now, though. Memories show us where we've been, not where we're going.
Pendrine senema.
Believes everyone needs direction in this broken world. Your only hope is that you'll end up in a good place once all this is over.
Kala.
Noko remembers those days too, but she never lets herself wallow in them, no matter how tempting that can be.
Urasa durut.
She sees you're back to buck with Lupa Lupin. Can't see how there's any way to avoid that now. Not for long, at least.
Anora kapapon.
She says the horrors of your younger days were enough to ruin anyone, but not you. You've got all that cheer about you still.
Urasa durut.
Noko says history is like the trail you've been on. You can walk back down it any time you like, until it's worn smooth. But you get to blaze your own trail from here.
Berry?
Then you are stronger than her. She can't help wanting Lupa Lupin to pay for what he did to her Gnotes, despite the fact it's against her nature.
Love the glow of the light.
No. Down! Down! Oh.
All the way up. Crank that glow up to 11.
I'll make you glow.
Too late.
Kialdo male canodo.
Asks how many paths you've wandered in the world, and if you ever wonder about what might have changed if you'd taken different ones.
Kialdo male canodo.
The choices can be overwhelming, but you have to choose, or you just stay where you are. And what kind of choice is that?
Inadabsunka.
So happy the world is going to live, would have been crushed to see all the Gnotes die with it.
Inadabsunka.
Likes that you stood up for the world and spurred your way toward helping it out.
Andro?
Glad you saw the light with the myriad. They always bring a sparkliness to any day, and sometimes the nights do.
Kanyala notoro.
They're just so shiny, makes her smile to think about them.
Inyadaldo.
But let's not speak of that now.
Inyadaldo.
She has an idea where the Majut might have gone, as there's no other place it likes as much as its own corner of the open wild. She's even named it the Majut Meadow.
Kanamunta.
The Majut will recognize the scent you've attracted while being here, so it'll probably trust you enough to follow you.
Ritsentede.
You should lead the Majut back here when you find it. It's going to take time to get it calm enough to be able to ride out to the World Eater.
Kanoruta.
It's the most magnificent creature she's ever encountered. A creature straight out of a dream or story. Treat it fair time and the mount will return the favor. You found the Majut Meadow. Watch out for the Majut.
Kanaruta.
Now that the Majut is back in the pen, it seems calm, but Noko is still concerned.
Asilnatu.
She says the Majut is still anxious, but fortunately she knows just the thing it needs to calm down.
Pendrin senema.
The Majut once found and ate a bonbon gummy by mistake, and that the chewing really calmed it down.
Asilnatu.
She says that you should find some bonbon gummies for the Majut by the crossway. At least, that's where she found some last time.
Beri.
It's easy to describe. A crossway is where roads meet in a knot and merge. This one is in Sector 7J, if you're familiar with Out-of-Date's map. Look at those notices on the board. Too bad the Gnotes couldn't read them. If you wander around here, you might find Noko. She just loves those Gnotes. Once the power ran out, it made sense to ride Gnotes, and that tradition continued through the years. Nope, you still have to feed them, but food's easier to find than go juice. Watch your step here, and you might find tracks of another traveler. This beast can move. A crossway. This means you have a choice to make. Which way? Not opening for you. Good parts make for good scrap. Broke it down as far as you could. Small things for your big ideas. Feels good to be alive. Someone will pay dearly for that. Broke it down into scrap. The plague that's ruining the land needs to be stopped. Balance is the key. Grab tight. The right key could open this. That cranks like these usually need to be wound to operate the dispenser. What you see is what you get, once it's out of the blind box, that is. You shouldn't be surprised. Flick the switches in order to greenlight the current and activate the electrons in the panel. Good. The loop is electrified enough to spark. The knight's your chance. Wheel the control box handles to buzz the wire. Wired up and ready to go. With its attention diverted to the chewy bonbon gummy, the Majut calms down. But Noko is still concerned. She's relieved the Majut has calmed down, but you'll need a heavier sit-tight to ride it than the one she's got. The only sit-tight she can think of that would be heavy enough is one she's spotted mounted on an old-world mechamajut.
Kala.
If she remembers correctly, she spotted it at the Smilo Shopperia while scavenging for treats for the gnotes. That's not so far away.
Urasa dut.
Seems the old world had plenty to offer, an all-in-one place for those obsessed with material things. Almost too much, if you ask her. That's interesting. An old home that's still standing. Yuck! Biohazard. Sickening. That's a strong... Seems like the cranks need to be unturned in the right order if you want to crack the strong box open. Just the kind of scrap you need. Sometimes the smallest pieces of scrap are the ones you make yourself. It's a ride, not a friend, right? You finally found the village of Bumlidoff. Let's see. Claims to have strange things from the dead zone that are so rare they need to be seen to be believed. Says the place hasn't been doing as much business lately, so they're... It's beyond late. have all the bits you need. Sure about that one? Claims to have strange things from the dead. Best part of a mount? No need to refuel. The Smilo Shopperia. Guess shopping here put a smile on your face. Great shot. Someone locked it solid. Feel that? That's death in your fist. You need to line up the switches so they match. Just a few moves left. Make them count. Good. That's enough electric current to initiate the actuators and activate the framework. So different from the surface down here. The antenna needs to be pointed in the right direction. As the iBox broadcasts, it's hit or miss, but when it does hit, it's usually right in the feels. Now hold on, sit tight. Isn't that the Mechamajut over there? You need to loosen the bolts without rattling the Mechamajut. That's it. The sit-tight is loose. Time to stop horsing around and get the sit-tight back to Nocco. Bang Shelter 6I is right here. Seems like it's in working order too. This area is blazing hot. You'd better have something that'll keep you cool if you're going in.
Tukonda.
Now that the Majut's got a mouthful of Bon Gummy and the brand new sit-tight is in place, the Majut is ready to ride.
Amu.
Nocco's been training another fantabulous little critter that'll hopefully become a distraction for the hoof puff when you confront it.
Inadabsunka.
She's called them glitter moths, and the best way to find them is to go talk to Mito. She's asked him to keep them somewhere safe.
Dropalo.
You'll find Mito at Brightlight. He's a light-headed fellow, but hopefully he'll remember where he stored the moths.
Berry.
He's been able to literally shed some light in the darkness for her over the years, but also because of his cheerful manner. Tell it to gallop. Glad to see some wood scrap there. No time to graze, let's go. yerp fields, where the echo of your actions resounds clearer than any other place you'll find, except for where that's not true. Begs you to help him out. He's covered in sludge. He can't get it off and it's making him squick-sick. Can you find a way to get him clean before he dies? Figures it can't be long. Feels like he's dying already. Says he figured out what he needs to get clean. See that giant toofer brush up on that tall sign? That would be the perfect scrub brusher. Thanks you and begs you to hurry.
Where's that dark now?
Too true. No one can escape the dark.
No, but you can fight it. Fight it!
Can't fight love.
Watch me.
Don't be feary. It probably won't bite. There's the big gum brush we need to get that greased up critter clean. Shake it loose. Time to make something useful. A fine choice. The world is full of secrets waiting to be uncovered. Says you're always a fun chatterbox. Says you should take it easy.
You do that no bokita.
Says you're always a fun.
Oyakta no sakaha. Oyakta no sakaha.
What a scrub-a-dub. So clean.
Yafatola mayu.
Welcomes you back. No need to brush this time.
Yayal mabo.
Says you should take it easy.
Yayal mabo.
They've been waiting for you. Taking control of this fort will bring peace between your tribes. The scouts have reported activity nearby that's worth looking into before you enter the fort. The plan is to fling you over the wall with a sling lobber. However, he wants you to secure a hard hat first should anything go wrong. Explains that it's a type of catapult that uses a long arm to propel a projectile, or in your case, a gutsy, hard-hatted head. The tribes need someone to unite them. The Tree of Life still stands.
What?
It's time to set the rival tribe free. Inflict as little damage as possible as you make your way through to their Sifu. Clarifies that rigging the odds in your favor in preparation of the rival's fort is one thing, but collateral damage is another. That's a fire starter. The dry grass looks like it would ignite easily. You just need to create a spark to light a fire. It burns brighter than the light. It's darkest between the stars. The battering bonker looks like a great way to get through the gate. Bet you just need to knock and it'll open up. That's bonkers. The Netra tribe values liberty and is striving to protect freedom. They want to continue with each tribe being responsible for their own and believe that uniting the tribes is the only way you can survive. He was hoping it wouldn't end this way. There's no reason to fight instead of uniting. It would be fighting over nothing. He sees strength in you like no one else, but if fight is all you do, he can't stand by you. He recognizes the strength of a good argument and agrees it's for the best. He'll give up the fort to you. The rival Sifu is defeated, and the destiny of their tribe is in your hands. You are free to choose their fate, but not free from the consequences of your choice. He'll leave it up to you to decide the fate of the rival Sifu, but suggests you be merciful. Thinks it's a good gesture to offer support to others when you can see that they need it. And with that, you're spinning your own fate, good or bad, never to be undone. Side by side they'll stand until order and stability is reinstituted. He's gotten news that the other tribes have realized there are no winners in this war. There's no purpose in antagonism. All three of them believe your tribe has grown strong enough to unite them. It's clear your efforts have been successful. There's light at the end of the tunnel. The tribes are tired of war and will remember the one who brought them peace, whether you decide it'll be now or later. So, do you want to end the war now or continue the crusade? He agrees. Better save your energy for something meaningful.